Okay, here we go. Should be a big weekend. I am free. So, let me grab my stuff real quick. Let me grab the link to the stream. I gotta ping the stream. I need to get music playing. Let's click this. Please don't be IAA. Please don't be IAA music. Okay, this will work fine for now. Okay. Hey, what's up, Void? Welcome back. Spectra. Hello. Enma. Hi, guys. I need to go to my channel. Okay. Song is insane. My ears are exploding. Okay. Let me ping Discord and we'll get going. Bang, and Twitch link. Alright, we're good to go. Wait, this song's kind of sick. Following part 4 of your guide. Well, good thing you got some time out of you. So what happens if you have a new account and barely get ML5s? You just play it. I mean, you'll get ML5s over time. It's okay. I mean, the thing is, there's always re-rolling. Well, that's gone now, but there was re-rolling. You could start the game, try to get a bunch of ML5s during the last event. But the thing is, you could re-roll, get a ton of ML5s to start with, and then you can go on like a multi-month ML5 drought where you don't get anything. Versus the account you have right now could get super lucky. A month from now, you could pull 4 ML5s in a day. So you never know with a gacha game. I would never stress about it. Just try to enjoy the characters that you have, build them up, and then just be ready for when you get the next ML5s. ML5s aren't everything, okay? That's all I can really say on that. They're not everything. You'll be fine without them. Just if you have a strong roster and strong account foundation, then you get the ML5s, you're just even stronger. So, pay us, Hunk, you rich MF. I don't think I am rich. I'm actually poor right now. I'm looking at moving. Okay. Hello, what's up, Eshan? Like 7 buffs we came up with 5 minutes before posting. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. The buffs were not great. He's alive. I'm alive, okay? I'm doing my best out here. I have so much shit going on between my regular life and this stuff. Guys, I'm trying. I'm one dude, and I'm not enough dude. I wish I was more dudes. So what are we doing here? Let me run a couple of Wyvern real quick. Welcome back. What's up, Unk? Codex, it's a raid, guys. So, any of you that watched the newest video, what did you think of the new raid ad? Because I may start doing that style for all of my raid ads, all of my ads in general going forward. I'll try to get as creative as I can. That one was weird, okay? It was a direct, like, it wasn't a script read, by the way. I made that stuff up. They gave me like an idea and I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna say whatever. But that idea, like trying to meme it up, it just makes it. I want to compete with YD's ads one day, but there's no way. Have I seen the Strays buff? I have. Like, what's the point of the Strays buff? I don't understand the point of it. Insane stuff. Are you memeing right now? What does it do? I don't understand. I didn't even notice anything changed with it. Have you ever heard of epic RPG called Raid Shadow Legends? I have not. Is it good? Well, no, I have heard of it. I actually heard it's probably the most revolutionary game of the 22nd, 21st. I think we're in the 21st century. I read it 3 times trying to understand what's the difference. Okay, I was about to say I'm not the only one. When I woke up this morning, I woke up early. I actually set an alarm for the patch notes. It came out an hour earlier than I set my alarm for. But I was reading it and I was like, what? I felt like I was stupid reading it. I felt like nothing changed. I've been following a new player guide. I've been gated for 4 days. Tamron's so annoying. Yeah, there's a couple of gating points throughout it. But yeah, what's up, Kaido? How's it going? We demand your real life take a back seat to us. We're obviously more important. I'm in the process of trying to move, guys. I'm looking at houses, trying to talk to lenders about loans. I'm setting up a business. I'm on phone calls nonstop. I joined a new organization with my gaming stuff, or new agency style thing. So I'm in constant like trying to figure out what to do for that. I just got my raid contract talk kind of secured, I think. And then I have an Ethereum contract coming up. I have a cool E7 event that I'm not sure if I can talk about yet. I think I'm in it. I was the first person they emailed from what I saw, because the other people that got emailed, I've been talking to the other creators, but I was like days before them. I think I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to figure out how the hell to do it all. And yes, I am working on the guide. Any of you guys that are coming in, that I keep getting comments and stuff. Guys, making the damn guide. Whenever I am playing, I have the account open and I am progressing. But you guys that are playing through your own one account, that's the probably main game you're playing. Every one of these Orbis Guide missions going through the story takes forever. Okay, I'm trying my best to go through the story and do everything at the fastest rate I can while keeping up with other stuff. All right, I'm trying. It takes me a long time to do the guide because that's not the only thing I'm working on. If it was the only account I was playing like you guys that are trying to follow along, yes, I would be faster. But I can't. The beginning episodes are easy because it's fast. But whenever I get up to every stage of story takes me 10 minutes. And I'm not going to sit there and watch it. I start the stage, go do whatever else I need to do, take a phone call, and then I come back and start the next stage. So I'm trying the best I can. And it is what it is. I don't know. I know a lot of people are actually mad at me for not getting the stuff done. Let me run a couple more of these. More lies, yeah. Playing E7. I'm playing way more than E7 right now. I am doing everything. Are we supposed to take 7 days off as part of the... Are we supposed to take 7 days off as part of the guide? That might be the best comment so far. I think it might have been you. You had a really good one last year too. That shit's funny. Give me a second. I gotta process this. That's funny. Are we supposed to take 7 days off as part of the guide? Ooh, okay, let's try this again. Make 1 minute long videos telling people to farm some shit. I don't want to lazy do it. That's the problem. I could just throw up a lazy ass video and not care. Can you split into you make a tutorial on how to use the new raid link that app contains no raid offers? I am gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to make a link for it. The funny thing with the raid link is when you download the game to try to get some of the thingies done, I'm gonna figure it all out tonight. Okay, this is all super new. That new raid link, guys. Depending on where you live, the offer is different, how much you can earn. If you're from the United States and a couple other countries, it's up to $300. But the funny thing is, if you download through that link and then you spend $10 in raid, or 15, whatever the first pack is, you get like double of them. Let me research it and fully go into it. But spending money speeds up how fast you can earn the rewards. So it's like a pay to get more money type of thing, or you could do it slow. But let me try. I'm gonna maybe make like how to speed run this thing. So not available in India. Yeah, there are gonna be certain countries not available. But Zade, you said something earlier and I got distracted. I am sorry. What did you say? I've been waiting for the stream for ages. It's been 2 days, boys. Sounds like a Ponzi scheme. That's what I would normally think with like when they came to me with this, guys. Okay, it's a free, like any of those free apps that you download and play a game and get money for. Those are always so sketchy. I would never have done one, never in the history. But it's Plarium. My contract is like I'm working with Plarium, so Plarium is using them, which means like there's some credibility within that because Plarium isn't going to screw themselves by working with a sketchy company. So that gave me I was like, okay, I'll do this because I trust Plarium. Surprisingly. They've been really good to me. Part 8 guide when I'm working on it, okay? I was just going over that. It takes a very long time to go through each thing. While I wait, I complete up to Abyss 110. See, that's what you should be doing. You should be trying to go and try to progress your account without me, and then when the guide comes out, just look through and make sure you're close to what I have. Maybe I come with a point or two. But you guys don't need to wait for me for every little thing you do in the game. The whole point of the guide is to get you through the first like week. And that's what I always want to do. Get people into Epic 7, get through the first week or 2 weeks, depending on how fast you're playing. And you'd be good. But you don't need me for everything. There's a bunch of other good creators on Epic 7, I think. At least 2. All right, but let me go in. It's Tamrin, Janua, and Sigrid. The copies, should I combine them or wait for more summons? Tamarin. So anytime you get an ML or a regular red, green, blue 5-star, you potentially want to put them in your waiting room just in case you get the ML5 version later. But it's up to you. If you want to just imprint them, you can. It's not going to make a big deal. An imprint in this game is not... They're valuable, but as a new player, there's not something to ever stress about. Can't even tie my shoes. Would you suggest, or what would you suggest to get in a PvP for a beginner? I'm going to have a couple videos over that, but that's what this account is. This isn't the guide account. This is a stream guide account, which, by the way, I'm trying to play 2 damn accounts on top of my main account, on top of my raid account, on top of grinding a theory restart tournament, on top of trying to work out like 50 deals at the same time while trying to buy a house, while trying to set up a business. There's like 50 things on my list of things to do, and I have to... You guys know, when I wake up, if I don't spend at least 6 hours a day at the casino... How am I supposed to start my day off right? So I'm already down a certain amount of time before it even starts. You opening a golf course? No, you don't need, opening a golf course. What is that? A $15 million investment? Yeah. So guys, I do everything as a like personal income. So private income is how I claim everything. I don't have an LLC or C Corp or anything set up for this stuff. So that's something I'm trying to work on at the same time as all this shit, because the theory restart's coming soon, and then on top of that, there's a bunch of other stuff coming too. Well, if I go to the casino, all we talk about is casino. I said one thing, and it was a joke. If anything, I'd open a casino. As seeing how hard they've been wrecking me lately, I want to wreck the general public. I'm down for it. I could be rich. Thanks to the 6-hour studio Bugatti and almost balding. They sent me a script that was like, what did my guy say? He said, "Why are you so me lately?" Yeah. I don't remember what it said. It was so like, you guys know I'm handsome, and had a bunch of other stuff. I was like, I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna say that because I don't think I can meme it well enough. And I try to take whatever you guys say to me on stream. You tell me I have a big ass forehead all the time, and I don't know. It was funny. But Kyle Edwards, good to see you, dude. No, I respect the grind, man. I appreciate it. Those of you guys, most of you guys understand and are patient with me, but there's some people that are like, what's up with these random... What was that comment today? What is up with these random videos? Half your followers are... Guys, I've gotten like 4K subs, so yeah, maybe a couple thousand people are waiting. But compared to all my followers, no. Most of my followers want the old content. They don't need new player guides. Making a two-player guides is a very small amount of my current following, because most people that follow the guides, they don't subscribe to my channel. So, what's good, Deity? Nothing. I mean, everything's good, but I'm just overwhelmed. I'm taking like an hour or two to yap with you guys and take a break, honestly, because with the whole moving thing, I'm cleaning, packing, I have one place I think I'm going to go to, but I was looking at houses too, and I can't get a loan, so... The loan dream's dead, but I'm gonna probably move into an apartment for I think it's like 9 months or so, and we'll go from there. Okay, so let me cancel my Wyvern thing in the background. You abandoned the old players after 5 episodes. I abandoned the old players years ago. How do I go to background battle? There we go. Joe will give you a loan. I know, he always talks about how I'm rich and he's projecting. Not bad. If you guys ever need money, ask Doom Knight in Discord. He's loaded. I know he is. He's a mod too, so. Apartment tour video. Once I get the apartment though, guys, I can do like cooking stuff. We can do... Okay, one of the hardest parts with my current situation is if I live with people. If they're home, I usually don't stream and I don't record videos because 1, it gets in my head, and 2, I feel like anything I say, they can hear me, so it just is awkward. Right? I don't know how to explain it. They know what I do for work and all that, but it's just awkward knowing that you're talking and I say some ridiculous shit with you guys. Some of the stuff, if you go back to some of my streams, I say some wild things. And the whole time I'm doing that, I can't do that actually. If I'm thinking that my roommates are listening, it's like, what the fuck? We got some weirdo living in our house. So I'm waiting. I think once I'm on my own, I'll be able to stream at 2 a.m. if I want. I'll be able to make videos whenever I want. And I don't have to worry. I mean, I don't have to worry about anyone hearing me or any of that. So that's going to be a big change for me. And I think I need to do it sooner rather than later. That's why I'm putting the extra time in now to try to get that situated. I mean, like Sharoon's armpits. Yeah, there's the Cocoa sponsors by themselves when I'm playing that game or talking to you guys about that. Jesus Christ. I mean, I was following the guide, but then just started making my own decision and learned from failure anyway. Yeah, but you at least, maybe if you followed my guides from the beginning, you had at least an easier barrier to entry to the game. And that's my whole goal with the guides. I don't want to carry you guys and tell you what to do through the entire game. You need to make some of your own decisions. But I do want to, there are a couple more things I want to help everybody else out with. By the way, I asked about the raid link in Discord, but you answered here, so just ignore the ping. Oh, okay, you're good. I mean, I'll probably answer on Discord too, just in case people saw it. A Cocolip stream win. I have a dev account. I don't know if I'm allowed to stream that. I pulled it up a couple times on stream and didn't get in trouble. But they did email me again, so I potentially have another Cocolips one, and I'm going to meme the shit out of that one. If I can utilize potentially the same editor and pay for services, that next Cocolips sponsored video probably will be pretty funny. And it'll just be an ad insert this time instead of like a full-on, 10-minute video or whatever. Should be funny. Okay, safely ML max limit break 4-star artifacts. You can, yeah. Once you have one max limit break of each artifact, though, you'll end up selling. It's like 70% of the 4-star artifacts. There's only a couple of them that are worth saving multiple copies of. So walk around naked to show dominance. That's what I did with my roommate. I think I'm good. I don't have a lot to flaunt when I'm walking around naked. The free cash app script was comedy gold. Thank you. I'm glad it worked out good, because that is completely, it's me, my personality, but I've never done anything like that before. So the whole time, guys, you know how, okay, I don't know how YDCB does this. You know how awkward and weird it is to sit in front of your computer screen alone in your room and say that kind of shit into a camera and not like, the whole time my brain is, what the fuck life am I living? It is the weirdest thing, that it's a hurdle I have to get over, because that is, it is just dumb. Whenever I say stuff on stream, I get reactions and stuff right away saying this shit, and the thing is I have to say that shit multiple times because I have to get like a decent take of it in case I like fumble a word. I don't know how YD does it. YD is not alone. He has a wife to do it for him. True. Okay, so that's farming in the background. Let's go knock out the other things. I'll fix my green screen in a minute. Right, yeah, I know YDCB has the best ad inserts. I love YDCB's personality and everything. I watch YDC's videos. Here we go. I watch his videos for the ads. I don't watch it. Whenever he uploads a video, I click on it. I don't even watch the showcase of whatever unit it is. I could care less about that. I'm clicking his videos to see how hard I'm going to laugh for the ad inserts. And that's crazy. I remember showing my brother a long time ago. I clicked a YDCB video and I had him come watch the raid ad portion because it was legit pure comedy. It was the funniest ad insert of all time. I just remember a helicopter in it. That's all I remember. It was so good. So hopefully I can start trying to like mess with or get into that a little bit better. Because I have so many ad opportunities that I can do. And I feel bad doing them. And people are like yelling at me for apologizing or like getting on to me about apologizing. But I feel bad. I don't want to just spam ads, but I also do because I want to buy a house one day. Okay, so what are we doing today? Let's go ahead and look at our characters. Whitey knows how to make good ads. He does. Him plus his editor is a nasty combo. All right, so in terms of my characters for PvP, I did need to increase my roster. I did build designer a little bit after the last match we played. Arcetti, I guess I could upgrade. Oh, boys, by the way, I was doing the carrot exchange. I got another 50. Did I miss a buff talk already? I haven't talked too much about... No, I haven't talked about the buff at all. I have the sponsor. But I dare you trying to get money to survive? Guys, there's a difference between making content and providing an enjoyable experience to everybody versus getting to a certain size and just spamming sponsored content. Like I want to actually provide fun. I don't want to just spam. So I'm trying to find the balance of that. But for right now, I am trying to take as many as I can. Am I upgrading this? I really don't want to. Let's upgrade this though. So yes, I do need to do it to survive, but I don't need to do infinite of them. I don't need to make $50,000 a month. Well, it'd be nice, but yo, Juby is doing a new raid series, and his ad inserts for its episodes killed me. Send me that. I like to see how other people do stuff because one, I can steal some, I get some inspiration from it. But if you have a funny one, send it to me. Yes, you guys helped me from the start. Went through it, helped overall. I'm super grateful. I'm glad they helped. Okay, and I'm sorry I wasn't able to just crank out everything. I didn't expect the first episode of the guide. It got 70,000 views. Show me an Epic 7 video uploaded in the last, like, well, there are some, but very few Epic 7 videos get 70k views, especially not in a month. 70k views in a month is unheard of for Epic 7. So that's leading me to crazy opportunities that are taking some of the time away from doing other things, which sucks. I'm sorry. But I don't know who Juby is. But I answered that. All right. If I miss any comment, guys, just let me know. They've actually been working pretty hard to make Raid better. I know, Raid's fun. I actually enjoy the game. What's my Dilibit build? This is what we ended up with for... hold on. I'll hide my face cam for a second. But this is what we ended up with after we did a couple crafts. One pity ML5s you're like is now spent on charms. I know. You miss my salary? I told you I was going to give like a percentage increase to all of my mod salaries. So like if I'm going to... Let's say... Starting in June, all mods, your salaries will be doubled. Is that fair? 0 times 0 is still 0. 0 times 2 is also still 0. You guys are getting cooked. You're supposed to agree to the terms. That's my little bit build. And we got Janua. Attack boot Janua though, and I don't like that much, but we'll work with it. I'll see you in court. Okay, buddy. Shall the ML5s you currently have? I don't have that many. Most of the ML5s I pulled were dupes. So we got Silver Sage Vivian, Designer a little bit, Heartsteady, Spectene, Sage Ball, Death Dealer Ray, Spectre Tibria, but I pulled 2 Spectre Tibrias and 2 Sage Balls. That's all I got. I don't have any other ML5s. This account doesn't have a ton. I mean, everyone probably has about the same that I do, right? With the tickets. Hello, Sophie. Maybe New Player Guide Part 7 is the friends we made along the way. Well, Part 7's up. We're waiting on Part 8 right now. All right, Part 8, I'm beating Zeo. And going through Chapter 4 is absolutely brutal. Okay, I'm doing the best I can. And it's not that it's hard, it's just that it's time consuming. Did you even start a Miki? No, I haven't started a Miki Specially Changed. I'm trying to clear through story still. I had to reforge one other piece. Wait, I have a Sage Ball. This will actually work. I could use this. Nice. And your part 4 of the guide is surprising to say Saria. The problem with the Saria on going through story and on auto is she's going to reset. Like if you use a Spectre Tenebria, the more she resets your skill 3, the slower it takes. Right? The slower it takes to clear everything. So adding a Saria to like a story clearing team, all it does is slow you down. It doesn't provide anything. So Asaria's only use cases are manual stages, in my opinion. Using her anywhere else just doesn't make sense. And I'm just using Sky Stones to beat Zeo. I did too. On this account, I did. On the guide account, I won't, but on this account, I did. Oh, draft arena time! Let's go. Hold up. All right. What's the over-under odds I win this game? I managed to clear Zeo with Raz, Vivian, Mercedes, and Tama. It took like 5 tries, 5 resets, or like Skystone resets? Or because I joined through Discord, helped out. Nice. The problem with Epic 7, guys, is getting an active guild is so hard. Okay, I used to have the Discord set up, but Epic 7 is the worst about making consistent content. They just can't figure it out. They'll make the game super hype for a month, and then it dies. RTA win, hopefully. Ooh, I'm banning that for sure. Unless it gives me... What's or nuts? Desert Bazaar is getting buffed, by the way. Returning after 5 years, watching your videos, helping a lot. But do you know where I can get Breeks and they're on Heroes Path? You can get Breeks stuff from the... You don't get them from Heroes Path. You get them from the hunt missions. What do you guys feel here? A Frida? I don't really want to use Frida. I want to use DJB. He's getting buffed. All right, we're doing it. Is ML Hua Young and ML Hayes a good account? Yeah, they're both solid. Both solid characters. You did it with no continues? Hell yeah. Where I can see those hunt missions, I'll show you after this match. Give me 1 second. Let this match play out and I'll show. It's only working for me because I'm using Arbiter Villager. It would be better with Arbiter Villager for sure. How is New Kid Aiden with the exclusive equipment? Does it even have the exclusive equipment? Honor? It doesn't. These characters are booty cheeks. No thanks. Oh, easy. Tory time. She literally best in slot. Who, Shuna? Aiden? She doesn't have her exclusive equipment. What do you mean? What poly is this? It's a bulk poly. It sounds fun. I'm doing it. What do you think about letting Harsetti through? Made Chloe sounds kind of fun too, though. Made Chloe sounds fun. Go Bunny, but made Chloe, dude. Made Chloe gets busted Tori too. What is meant by cleave? That means winning the game fast. Taking turn 1 and trying to win before your opponent gets a turn. That's cleave. You're saving your ML7 for Aria release? I wonder how many people are doing that. Saving, wait, where's my face game? Oh, I didn't select my character. Whoops. I wonder how many people are saving summons for Aria. He got Violet? Oh, shoot. Let's do this, right? Sure. Woo! Blinded. I need to go get a haircut too. That was something I wanted to do today. What is it? It's already 2 p.m. Gosh dang it. I want to go get a haircut and it's kind of late now. Oh, my green screen's cooked. I can't wait to get my own place, man. I can actually set my green screen up and not move my lights at all. It's gonna be so good. Does it matter where my characters are? Hopefully not. Your hair is fine though. It's long. The thing is, my headset kind of saves it, but the sides are getting like it looks weird, especially when I wear a headset. I got sped by Flan? Huh? All right, buddy. Can we get a beginner RTA guide at some point? To the best of my ability, yes. The problem is everyone has different characters, so I'm still up in the air. I don't know how to do it. But DJ, my account's 4 days old. Have lone. Dude, your account's insane. I'm not gonna read all the characters. I don't want other people to be sad. Pretty good. All right. Barrier inversion. Are Jewel Buffs live? No, I'm in Draft Arena. Once I finish part 7 of your current guide, do you think I could follow your preview? Yeah, you could. The thing is, my old guides are going to be usable. Yeah, I lived with a roommate until I finally moved in my own studio 4 years later. Wouldn't change that for the world, even the rent is high. Yeah, I will be paying quite a bit more in rent, but... And it's just, guys, the opportunity I've been given from you guys supporting me, I need to take advantage of. I don't have a tech buff. Okay, I forgot what Tori does. Whoops. I'm soul burning here. Will I kill through soul burn? Probably not through albedo. I doubt it. Oh my god, it did! Nice. Wasn't impressed with Arya. She's like a second Bellion. Wait. Oh, she had free soul burn. Nice. I mean, Tori solos this. I'm not gonna burn or anything. You have Tori? No, this is Draft Arena, boys. Draft Arena. Think I one-shot here? I think I one-shot here. Watch. Bop. Bang. Easy. No stun, RNG loss. Final time to watch a live stream. What's at Xeon? What's your plans after you finish your guides? I have no idea, honestly. What should I do? It's basically what you guys want me to do. Going forward, it's going to be Epic 7, a 3-year restart for a while. We'll see how much we like the game. I am trying to work out a deal with them for release. I think I have one set in stone, but no contract signed yet. But I'm still going to be grinding Raid on the other channel. And then I would like to get into other games. I don't really mind. Do star signs? Yes, star signs depend or change your base stats. But there's a bunch of stuff I'd like to get into. Other games. I mean, MiHoYo games would be... MiHoYo games are like the... It's like a premium industry. And another... Well, how could I compare it? But MiHoYo games would be the ideal thing to get into, but I won't have as much fun with them. I enjoy playing them, but streaming them, how do I make that entertaining? The PvP tier list, we could do that. PvP tier list, now that the new bounce patch is out, I can do it. I was trying to wait for that for getting that video up. I could put a raid head in it too if you want. But yeah, I don't really have, I have my plans for the next few months currently, but past that, there's so many new games coming out. I'm going to try to tackle some of those new games. We got Gunnar Palace, Crystal Palace, whatever it's called, Gunnar Palace. That's exciting, but that's probably not for a while. What else do we have? There's like 5 games coming out this year that are all pretty exciting. A small pets guide. Do you guys want a pets guide? I can do that. Hit us with Raid ad right now. Speaking of Raid Shadow Legends, brothers, I have a new link. With the new link, you can actually earn up to $300 just by playing Raid. Seriously though, I am going to share this link with you. They are watching. They're probably not watching stream, but they are watching how well this does. So if any of you guys are willing to download, so how this works is there's a thing called Free Cash. It's like an app you can play games and do certain things on. But if you download Raid through it, if you're from like United States and certain countries, you can earn up to $300. Some countries not available. Some countries the amount's lower. Fame changed you. But this is the link for it if any of you guys are interested. I am going to be doing it myself soon and seeing how long it takes and making like a little unlisted video on YouTube for you guys if you want to like see the fastest way you could do it to potentially make some money, or I'll see what like the easiest money is to get to where and show you guys the value of doing so. But if you want to get ahead of me and maybe share with me your experience with it just so I can give feedback to them, I'd appreciate it. It's a brand new link they just gave me today and they are watching it hard. My new contract is starting very soon. Sellout. I am a sellout right now. They've changed my life, guys. Plarium has completely changed my life. Always watching. Oh Jesus tits. But I am forever grateful to. Well, I mean Game Leap too. But those guys, my life is completely different than I never thought I'd be here. So, Weathering Waves. Another game I'd love to play would be Weathering Waves. Ooh, this guy has an anti-Renak. How's this going to affect LeBron's legacy? That's the question. I don't mind a Crow here. I kind of want to try Sage Ball too. I'd rather have higher momentum. He has a lot of non-attack skills. Celine just gets booped by that thing though, right? I think I'm going to Crow it. But fixed damage is reduced with this idiot, right? So I have to kill her first. Should be fine. I just want to see how much FCC affects Renek's damage here, because I haven't played a match for that yet. For free cash, every time you get $1 or more from a single mission completed, it'll take at least a week to get the money to cash out. Yeah, that makes sense. Is that a bad thing? I mean, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Does Pilfer send back? I'm gonna Pilfer this thing. But hey, young Judas. Thanks for it. The big forehead. I tried to take like every relevant meme that we had with what's it called? With like the stream plus like relevant memes. So there's the Bugatti meme. How many Bugattis do you have? So I see that all the time. And I tried to take as many of those with the new raid ad as possible and throw them in there. Was a single mom. Yeah, everything in the ad was my idea. So they gave me like an idea of a script and I changed everything on it to fit us as a community better. It was all me. That's where my brain goes when I do stuff. I just don't have an editor generally. Now that I have like access to extra stuff, it's exciting because that might be the normal, and they should just get better and better too. I'm brand new to the game and just got Bloodblade Corinne. Yes, Bloodblade Corinne is one of the best. She's the best 4-star in the game easily. So, do this. Chris, one, anything, dude, you should shave it off. The only way I would shave my head is if we did some kind of stream event for it. Probably a charity event. I would do it for, I don't know, kids, maybe some kind of kid charity. But that would be the only. Am I going to dye this flange? Surely not, right? Okay, BBK, yeah, Bloodblade Corinne will be your like highest investment. You can use her through the store. You could use her going through PvP. She's one of the best characters in PvP you can get. We'll put for you. And tattoo raid for another 1,000. I'm not that cheap anymore. You ain't getting me for $1,000. You want a tattoo? That's just costing a house. You're insane thinking you could tattoo me for 1,000. Times have changed. I gotta get a second Bugatti. All right, this worked out. I mean, I knew it would, but is RTA Mercedes good? She is. She was insane for a short period. She's a little bit harder to use now because more people are flexing into immunity style units. So RTA Mercedes is going to be a character that comes in and out of metas depending on how much immunity is in the meta. Because she gets completely shut down if the opponent has immunity. Do you think we get a good bounce patch? So usually what Epic 7 does, we have one good bounce patch, one bad bounce patch, one decent one. The one we just got was revolutionary. That was the best bounce patch I've ever seen them do. You guys think I can outspeed Steph 93263? I don't think I can. They're level 70. A little worried. Just in case we don't outspeed, what if we Sage Balls sack? I like it. When ML Arya comes out, all Diva playstyle players will cry. I'm curious how good the Effectra style dress will be. I did outspeed. By a mile. Okay, let's just kill this. Mercedes is only good pre-2020, V8 pre-off. Wait, I'm getting a Mercedes now? I didn't sign up for. I do love Mercedes. There's a Mercedes near me that every time they drive by, the front Mercedes logo is glowing in the middle of the night. It looks so cool. But I don't need a Mercedes. Maybe one day when I have kids or something, I'll get like an SUV Mercedes. What makes Lidica good right now? She's insane. She has really high base speed. Just her buffs and debuffs that she puts on to your team and the ability to flex in Fenris artifact for combat readiness boost or defense break with the knockwall artifact. She just has so much flexibility with high speed that she's insane. One of the best opening debuffers, if not the best opening debuffer in the game right now. But she's very hard to build. For defense breaks, who's better, Flame or Ran? Oh, sick. Flame or Ran? Ran. Tough. I saw the guide they gave on YouTube for new players. I saw it in the guide to farm in the side story. I forgot not to press a record replay section. Where do you think I can farm besides the side story? You can just farm general catalyst stages. There's a lot of people in the same situation as you. So anyone who's completed Eulogy for a Saint, they have to go and farm just general catalyst stages, which if you go to episode, the stage I tell all new players to farm, especially new players, is you're just going to go to chapter 1 and then 1-6. So in 1-6, you can go to the stage Rampage and you slam this. You'll get plenty. You won't get as many charms, but you'll get some catalysts and everything. So charms will be a bit harder for you, but the difference isn't the end of the world. They changed arena to where you can get charms by doing arena, or more charms because you get more conquest points. But it will feel bad. Ooh, do we outspeed this guy? How do we deal with the reviver though? I don't know. Bene? So we have a revive? I mean, Renek's just gonna kill like his whole board, isn't it? I would assume. I think we're fine. I regret not picking RB for my blessing as a newbie pack with Stene and her skin is so tempting. Save $30, I guess. It's such a good value if you did end up buying it. I said in the guide, didn't I? I'll just let Upsig S3 me, I guess. Well, I could push this back. Alright, we'll push that back and then we'll skill 3 Upsig. There, we don't have to worry at all. But yeah, that was the best value you could do. That's $70. I'm actually curious. Does anyone know Epic 7's revenue? For the more recent times? But I guess we need to wait till the end of this month to see Epic 7's revenue. Because they had to have made a very good chunk of money off the new player packs. $3 mil? It was $3 mil, and that's pretty bad for them. So I'm thinking they might have got close to 8 to 12 mil during this period. But yeah, Epic 7 was doing horrendously bad for a while. Where to farm Eulogy is a saying it's actually better. Yes, it is actually better, but it's going to be stage 3-7, 3-8, 3-9, 3-10 or something like that. It's the stages when you go and it'll have 5 battles. It drops like 50% more charms, but you get no catalysts for it. That's the trade-off. How much speed ML Celine needs? The faster, generally, the better on ML Celine. I mean, if you can get somewhere around 250, that's a good starting point. Some people go faster. Does anyone have a slower than 250 Celine? ML Celine. I clicked the last requirement thing by accident, not knowing. Yeah, a lot of people did it. You're not alone. You got 255. That's a good start. That's a good start. I think that's what mine is. Mine's right around 255. I would build her faster now. I haven't rebuilt mine since the buff on my main account. So you're going all in for Etheria guides? Yeah, I like Etheria a lot, guys. And I'm getting paid, potentially. As long as I sign the contract, yes, I'm going all in for Etheria guides. I have an account that I'm playing on Etheria right now, prepping a lot of stuff. It's a dev account that has every character unlocked, so I get to test everything. And the thing is, if I'm going to give you advice on anything, I'm going to do it myself first. So that is going to be the difference between mine and the other guides, but I can test everything with Etheria, testing the 3 stars, testing the 4 stars. The only problem, though, and I will explain this when I'm going through the guides of what I tested, is all of the characters that I have are going to be fully maxed out, meaning I can't test them at lower quality. I can test them with a little bit lower gear, and I'm trying to farm. The thing is, I can use the high gear because they gave me infinite. I could go trade in for the gear and just level gear all day, every day, and never run out of resources. But with leveling that gear, it's all like the highest quality stuff. So, and it's not set stats. I have to actually roll the gear, but I'm able to test everything for you all with Etheria. And Etheria, it's going to be fun. My biggest scare with Etheria is the longevity of the game. So we'll have fun with it, and when it stops becoming fun, we'll stop playing. But if they continue to do good updates and whatnot, then I'm all in. That's easy, and it's an easy game to keep up with because I can set my background farm and close out of the game and not care, and I'll come back to the game a couple hours later and do it again. That's the biggest thing that's selling me on the game right now. Is it's just easy to keep up with. Once you play through the initial 2 weeks, you just log in when you want to farm, want to do some PvP, log in. Otherwise, not a high commitment game. But the first 2 weeks to a month will be very high commitment, and that's something I'm trying to get myself ready for. I'm in a super cluster right now. We have 15 clans pushing to be number 1. I mean, that's a good thing. That makes the game really fun, right? Can I one-shot the MLK, anything? I want to proc the Karina and see how much damage I take from it. I could just wait, but... Oh, it didn't proc the Karina. It's even better. Nice. You're 248. Okay, that's not bad, though. So it's around 250 is going to be like the baseline speed you'll aim for Celine for starters. If you want to join us, we have mini CCs already part of our clan. You could be a leader of your own clan or a cluster as well if interested. It's easy. Potentially. I don't know. I usually just do everything through my Discord. We have a crazy Discord server, so I would like to have like a clan dynasty within our Discord of everybody. So we'll have like the top clan that's the people who are grinding the hardest with me, and then it'll kind of go down from there. But I'll let you know. Just depends on if there's enough like initial hype within the Discord of people that are going to be playing. 270 Sweater Arena good enough for a 1 month player? It's a little slow, but did I get the buff? I did. It's a little bit slow. What is this music? I can't do it, guys. I can't do this IEA nonsense. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Streaming has become extremely hard. I can't do the IEA, man. I do want to use the Rins on release, but I have no idea how they perform. I haven't got to test the new Rin yet. The other Rin wasn't great either, is the bad thing. Is Fenny good in PvP? She isn't like a super good PvP unit, but she's not bad either. That's fine. If you need help, will be available for you to work with. All right. Either way, I'm super excited for you to be making content with Etheria. The game's fun. I do enjoy the game. The first beta I had a blast with, but the problem is with this one, I was so salty, guys. You guys that don't know, I got hit with a tornado like a week ago or whatever. There's like 21 people died around me. It was pretty bad. So I grinded Etheria, and I had a tournament on a Saturday. All right. Oh, wait. You wanted to see, if you're still here, I'm sorry I didn't show this earlier, but you're going to go to Orbis Guide and Journey of Succession. Journey of Succession is where you get Brig. Okay, you're going to do your hunt challenges. You're going to do the Wyvern portion. This is where you get Brig. All of you. Where the fuck you live? Oregon? No. But yeah, that's part of why I've been gone. I had to deal with that, and that knocked out the internet. That actually knocked out the power, too, for a little bit. But the internet came back later than the power. But then the week before that, my internet was out completely for a day, too. Like, it's partially weather. We've had really bad weather here for a little bit, but where was I going with the tornado nonsense? Oh, grinding Etheria. I was in a tournament for Etheria, and I grinded for a week, or what was it, 10 days or whatever, to be in that tournament. And then I didn't have internet whenever the tournament happened, so I couldn't play in the tournament. So that sucked really bad. That was very, like, I don't know, momentum killing for me. So is Sinful Angelica worth pulling? I would not summon on the current banner to try to get Sinful Angelica. I would hold your Mystic Metals. ML Arya looks like she'll be decent. Not so, I mean, there's always people that tell you certain characters aren't good for you as a new player, but every new player is different. So the thing is, you could give me any character on a new account, and I could make decent use out of them. So I'm trying to stray away from saying this character isn't great for new players. There are ones that are going to be exceptionally good that can be built easily, but anybody can build any character within a month of playing. Why did you get so few mystic medals? Delusional? What do you mean? Because I didn't do my Guild War. That's why. Don't tell anybody. I may have forgotten to do my Guild War. Oh, it's hot in here too. Do I have Mystic Metal tips? Just refreshing Skystones. So Mystic Metals, I would summon on any character that you hear is good. And then if you don't get them, you're just closer to pity, and you summon on the next character that sounds like they're good. In terms of getting Mystic Metals, do your Guild Wars and refresh your Skystones into Secret Shop. Whatever Skystones you get, spend them in Secret Shop shop refreshes. That'll give you about 3 per 1,000, and your Guild Wars will give you, I don't know, you end up with around 2,000 a month free to play from doing all of that. Maybe say 1,500 to 2,000 a month doing your Guild Wars and shop refreshing your free Skystones that you earn from everything. Is Lua good? Not great. ML Lua's a bit better right now. Lua was one of the strongest characters in the game for a long time, but she just, ever since Celine's big buff, she's not quite as good. And there's other characters too that impacted that. Laya, sorry, not Celine. Well, Celine's buff didn't help, but Laya coming out. Laya was the end of Blue Lua. ML Theater episode, yeah, and doing your ML Theater as well. I don't know, that's... I'm saving that. Don't judge. I have an idea. I'm trying to get a neck that's above 12 speed. Surely one day it'll happen. It's the only piece that's slowing me down. Yeah, I use the first pick Lua every single game, no matter what. Sell extract equipment. Sell it first until you have a good stockpile of extraction materials. So right here, if you see I click extract, I have 700 of these, 500 of these, and 600 of these. I have a ton of extractions. So extract it first, build a backlog, and then start selling. Then whenever you're using your blue boxes, I missed the 320 ran on free gear. Wait, M12, wait, what? Is all the gear that you have on him fast? It's just a Kairon, a good ML unit? Yes, he is. Other people might tell you he's not, he is. Especially for newer players, he's super easy to build. You just have to learn how to utilize him. Wait, do you have a Ran that's 320? Or close to 320? On free gear only? I could see Kana almost having that, because Kana had that piece that rolled, or multiple free pieces I know that were fast. What is a good amount? Like 400 of each or something? I don't know a good amount. Aim, try to get like 300 or 400 of each. I think that would be a good. I would not go all the way to 1,000. The thing is, you don't get them very fast. Oh, you just need a free ring. Okay, there's a couple tries there. I'm excited for that. All right, speed check time. What do you think of ML Arya? She looks fun. I don't know how strong she's gonna be. She's gonna be meta changing just because of her passive. So in the past, there's Bellion, right? Bellion stops souls. And now we have another character that does a similar thing. So you would have to ban both of those characters, meaning it's going to be impactful in drafting and just general arena defense and whatnot. But it is going to change the game. I don't know how strong she will be beyond that, but she doesn't seem bad. I'd say right now she seems. If we put her on a rating, my base rating before testing would already be a 7, just because she is going to impact the game. But she may end up being so weak that her passive impact doesn't. Okay, I'm not keeping that now. I was seeing if it penta-rolled effective, but we might end up seeing that even with her passive, the rest of her kit doesn't align up to providing her in the role that she should be, like the countering soul role as a bulk down style. So she might go down from there, but I think it'll be up. I think she could potentially be an 8 or a 9. All right, well, finally I got a 20 plus speed necklace. Finally, I didn't get a 20 plus speed necklace. Gosh dang it, I suck. That was a chance for 21. Got some raid renewal contract. Well, it's not guaranteed yet. Okay, I think it's close. I haven't signed anything, but it's looking good. And part of that is going to kind of probably be based off of how many of you guys helped me with this newest link I just put up. That needs to look good. So any of you guys that tried that free cash thing, thank you. But it's looking good right now. I'll know in a few days. Once I sign the yeah, of course it's flat too. Yep, of course. I'll let you know on stream whenever it's finalized. Will she be S tier like Boss Arunca? I don't know. That's the thing. She's either the tier right below that, and for right now, I don't know. It's hard because her kit isn't that impressive. It looks fun, but it doesn't impress me that much. It could still be 18, I guess. I'll try it. It's just her passive ability. That's what has me somewhat sold on her so far. Stream idea, you sign it, get the money, go to the casino, all black, and retire. Man. That didn't go too good. All black and retire. I could not retire off that amount. But yeah. Hey? I was gonna skip Amaria for Raz, but she's bouncy boobas. What if Raz has bouncy boobas? Did you think about that one? I would say for a good amount, I'd say like 300 of each, and then you could sell. But you'll see whenever you have blue boxes and go for some conversions, how quickly those will run down. Do you have live stats on how many used to click your link? I don't get shared that information. I'm hoping with my new group and everything with it, I will get shared that information. The numbers seem good though. The 20 speed potential. If they're potentially, man, my green screen sucks. If they're potentially extending me, I would assume they're pretty good. So, I'd imagine so far. I mean, last month I wasted 20 bucks on raid for you. You did not. Well, you did waste it, but it helped me out. 20 speed. Do we hit it? Okay, I gotta turn this down. I can't wait till all my stuff is stationary. That's gonna be so nice. Building my DDR now. What should my initial mold investments be? I'll show you mine in a second. Surely. Easiest 20 speed of my life. I miss Barunka, LW, Peyra, Hellion, Lua, or ML Illinois, ML Lua. How cooked am I? I mean, you're fine. You'll get more. The thing is, all characters kind of get power cupped over time. Guys, I didn't hit it. What am I gonna do with this? It's 15. Hold on to it, I guess. It's 15. I mean, on a new account, that's usable. Okay, there's got to be a way to fix this. I'm trying to stream in the like middle of the day, and it's super sunny outside, so my blinds aren't blocking everything. Man, it's not fixing. Okay, I'm a new player, and I just got Bloodblade, Corinne. What RGB units would you say are good teammates for her for PvP? Anything. She's the general damage dealer. You mix her with anything. I don't. Any kind of PvP question, guys, I try to avoid on stream. If it's like, what characters could I use with X? Because I don't know what characters you have. I say this every stream. I don't know what characters you have. I don't want to sit and list 90 characters that you don't have any of them. It's just a waste of my time and yours. So any kind of like longer question like that, I will not be able to answer. I'll just give you a general answer because that's the best I can do. But she's RGB. You can play her into anything. I don't know if you're talking about PvP or PvE. I'm assuming PvP, but you can pair her with almost anything in the game, and it's going to work out. Am I the only person who won't roll on flat even if it halted my progression? I mean, who cares if it's a flat stat if it's 26 speed? Whenever you have gear that's going on opening character, who cares if it's flat? You're still getting turn. Oh my gosh, two roll? How do you counter Harsetti in Arena? Fenris soon. Please don't. I will do an updated PvP tier list. We could potentially do it today. No, M12M, this is 20 speed. I'm going to get a 5 roll right here. I'm getting a 5 roll right here. I'm calling it now. It will be 20 speed. Easily. I'm going to hide for this one. It's okay to reforge any piece that rolls below or above 95 for reforge. You can reroll anything you're going to use. Guys. Why is this game so hard? This is technically faster than Ring Sheets. She's 294 speed with a 12 speed necklace. That's technically an upgrade. It's my Summerzor brain, yeah. But no, I roll anything with speed. I do not care. I could have 1 speed as long as the speed set I'm rolling it. Alright, that one died fast at least. Well, I got, dude, that's 3 failures. This had 21 speed potential, this had 20 speed potential, and this had 19. Well, 20 technically, but all 3 of these were failures. It's tough. Not the worst. But yeah, any gear you're using, you can reforge. You don't have to worry that much about the stat of it. If it has proper stats, you're going to end up reforging. Whatever it is. Alright, should I do some more craft? We can epic craft some rings? What if I go defense set for Crow? I would like to build my Crow. Let's try to get a Crow. See what we can do here. Not the worst. Oops. Maybe it's a sign to retire. I wish. How long I have until I can retire. But how do I counter Harsetti in Arena currently? By clicking find new opponent is what I generally do on a new account. I know that's terrible advice, but that is what I do. I'm gonna keep that. Hey. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Is haste worth building for a nightmare raid? You can. The thing is, haste is potentially usable in the next rift cycle too. So if you want to hold off till the next rift cycle and see how good haste looks for that, you can. But he's not a bad character for PvE in general. I never use him, but I do use him in rift. Hey! It's not as good as I thought it was at first look, but I'm still rolling. Hey? Man, who's this used on? Oh, Kid Senya. I mean, Kid Senya is how you beat it, but anyone who's asked that question probably doesn't have Kid Senya. They most likely started soon or more recently. Most people do not have Kid Senya that are going to be asking PvP questions because they're newer to the game. Hey, what's up, J-Rod? Just got from work. Anyone able to link the hero boss? I can link you my new video, and there's a sick raid ad in there if you want to watch my video. Otherwise, I can link you the notes too, probably. Here's my newest video on it. If anyone's got the link to the notes, though, you can slam it. When will Young Senya be re-ran again? Late this year. Not for a very long time. I'll watch the video. Thank you. Let me know what you think of the new raid ad. I'm proud. I'm back. Oh, it's not great. All right, this has potential. It's fine. Not great. Man. I'm gonna hold it for now. Not great, though. Yo, what's up, Yosh? Hoping next summon cycle is worth it. I've been itching since I got Renek. Yeah, it probably won't be. That's a min roll right out of the gate. I'll see if it penta rolls effect res. That's it. It did not. But yeah, it feels like there's no banners worth summoning on ever in Epic 7 lately. I know CP does not matter, but I wonder what contributes to effects the most. Your crit chance. Crit chance first, then crit damage attack, and then effectiveness. So crit chance, crit damage, then effectiveness. Wait, do I have Charles on this account? This could be so fun to build Charles, actually. But hey, Ryu. Wait, I said it right. Why am I? Okay. Ryu, thank you for 30 months. Nitro? What do you mean, where's Nitro? I have Nitro. Oh, you're wanting me to buy you Nitro. I see. I do not have Charles. Tough. Who do I have? I have an Ervalen, a Tywin getting buffed. Who's in my summon room? I think I have a couple extra characters in here. I think I have a haste in here. Please don't give me Bellion. Oh, thank goodness. No, don't do it. Oh, I was about to have a heart attack. Which account is this? This is a stream guide account, the one that we played in RTA match. So I have haste in here, really nothing in here. I already have Elena out of this. I watch a Shuri in here. That's about all I'd mess with. I'll get a bunch of bookmarks one day. I'll clean this up. Oh, you can get Janua here. Oh, can you? Is she in the... I already have Janua, but imprints. I already have an imprint on him too. Am I dumb? Yes. Oh, he is on there. Hey, it's not... Dude, they put Janua on... There's no reason to summon on this. I wouldn't summon for any of these characters. They put Janua on there. Ida, at least they put Ida here, so you don't feel bad not summoning, but... Why don't they put Janua on one of the good characters? Like one of the new Malphite that come out, or something like that. Some other decent character. They always have junk. I mean, this gives Solitaria imprints. Not the best. Do I want to play RTA? I do. I do. Oh no. I don't have enough characters. I was told building Selene is really strong. Oh yeah, building Selene's super strong early game. I mean, Ruella's A tier. Ruella's great, but would you build her early? So these 10 pulls on Covenant. Did I select more? Yeah, I got more from the chapter 2 selector. But yeah, it's combat power is the main things that affect it are going to be crit chance first, then your crit damage and attack, and then effectiveness on top of it. So you can falsely inflate your CP insanely high. There's certain characters that gives extra stat too, to say anything that gives extra attack within their kit that actually shows up on the thingy. Very, very strong. I'm hoping most people ban Harsetti. That's the whole idea here. Why am I fighting a gold player already, by the way? Also, what should I cook for food the next few days? Give me some banger ideas. Nice, he banned Harsetti. What are... No, I lost! I can't do anything against that. Because Harsetti's banned. Uh-oh. Check set Raz. I also want a second pick Blue Crow. I don't mind Dean. Probably Toast here. I don't have enough characters. If he steals anything else, I'm doomed. The second draft, because I don't know what most characters do, you have to learn. And draft mode's a good way to learn that. Whenever you lose to a character, going in and reading why you lost is a huge thing you can do. It's fifth pick Arby. I ain't got him, brother. That is the play, though. This fifth pick Arby will always be banned, but... I'm gonna let the Renac through. I just want to see if I get obliterated by it. Never mind. Gotta ban that. Really? I'm cooked. Why do you have to have Emma Rowana? I need a second speed character, and I don't have one yet. I gotta figure out who I could build. I don't have Firelitica. I could do a story summon for her. Dude, the ML Rowana, that's tough. Gotta do it. Yep, he banned Sage Ball. Oh, we're so cooked! Oh no. If I don't get first pick and they get Redac, I basically lose. Guaranteed. So Extra Deeper is good, not here, not with Landy existing. He outsped me on every character. I don't have another speed unit yet. I'm not ready for RTA yet. That's why I haven't done like my session. I need like 2 more roles filled. No chance, man. No chance. Wait, he clicked. There's a chance! Wait, skill null, never mind. Oh, I stunned though. Wait, but he cleanses, right? He cleanses. It doesn't matter. Do you recommend any new growth pack? I can go check those out. Oh, we're deado. 15% right here. Easy, 50% on Janua. I didn't 15% on Janua. So what was the play? Abigail? Half to Abigail? I need, like I said, there's like 2 more rolls that I need. If I can get those 2, we're vibing. Alright, how much damage does Landy have? She doesn't have stack. Miss the Janua, please. Thank you. All this does is break skill null. It just gives Laney skill 3. She's already gonna have it anyway, though. I don't know what to do here. I think I have to dual attack with Raz for any chance, and then I have to pray I hit. This breaks skill null at least, and knocks her out of stealth. Oh, I'm reset though. I have no chance. There, yeah. Laney already kills me. Dang, I don't know. Abigail would give me the cleanse. Laney cooks me here. Kill knock, I know. That's all I can do there. Dude, you don't need that. And he gabs. Whoever gets Redact for new player RTA, I think it's just the winner. Don't die. No, Renak does good damage. Watch, she'll kill Selene here, even with defense buff. Oh, she stats S3 or S2 again? Oh, super cooked. Oh my, it's whoever gets Renak. All right, I need you win with S3 on Janua, yeah. The reset S3, good one, buddy. Oh, what can I do there? Who did I ban? I don't think there's anything in my current pool. Like I said, I have to build a few more. I'm not ready for PvP yet. Who can I build for that spot? There we go. We're 50-50 win rate before we actually start the PvP series. You didn't cleanse? There's no point to. Janua already procced his thing. He can't get it. He was already at... he could proc Mortality. That's not going to win me the game, though, because he can't proc his thing. So he's never going to get double hit. I don't know if there was a way for him to win. Why didn't he S3? He did. No, he was under half HP. He didn't proc his Immortality when he got to 0 HP. But he can't proc this. He was sealed when, or not sealed, but he was binded. So this got procced. I could not proc into this when I cleansed. So this wasn't available. All I could get was this, and I don't think that skill 3 is going to matter. It's not going to win the game. Yeah, I needed the rage buff, and I couldn't get the rage buff. So, or whatever the buff is. So it didn't matter to cleanse there. I was already pre-procced. See, that's hard. I don't know how to explain that to new players. They just do it without thinking. Like, if I have to break down a full match, but going into Deanne there, it wouldn't have helped. And it put up more buffs, which didn't really matter either. But this gave me combat readiness. That was the only hope. How do you have 2 limited units of a new account? Because it's not. I mean, it's a month old. It started when the Origin update started. I summoned on Deanne because we had a Deanne banner. Man, this is so fucking annoying. But I summoned on Deanne when we had Deanne banner. I have to just redo my damn green screen. I can't fix it. All right. I just can't stream it this time of day. That's what it boils down to. Would you make a tape of top RGB PvP teams? I wouldn't try to do just RGB PvP. What's the point? If you have the availability to use whatever, use what you have. Even if it's a 3-star, 4-star. If you have some of the ML 3-star, 4-stars you want to utilize. Trying to handicap yourself in a 6-year-old game that is already a disaster in terms of balancing, why waste your time? I'm not going to teach you how to do that. It's a waste of my time. I can show you which ones are good. Chatty has aura. That's what the glow is. Millionaire can't afford a good green screen. It's a good green screen. The green screen's like $250. It's the damn lighting because I live in a room that I don't have any access to anything. I'm in a tiny little space doing what I can. Okay, because I have my bed and all my other living stuff in the same room. So I have to move the lights every single time because I have to move my chair out. I can't have a designated station, and it kills me. All right, but yeah, try to use the 4-stars. Even some of those 3-star, these are good characters, like Broman, potentially use them. Hey, what's up, Alpha Blood? But yeah, a lot of the early Renet games, I'm just gonna lose. I don't know what as a new player, what can you do against that, realistically? Let me use Q-tip while we think. What's the play? I could try to bulk down. Harsetti's pre-ban. DDR. I didn't pick DDR there. Why? Because I was already getting out sped. He just one-shots a new player account DDR, plus my DDR is level 50. I haven't got that far yet. I'll try to finish this up today. Get a faster Renak? Well, it doesn't matter. They already picked Renak. I'm talking about an RTA. They already picked Renak, so... Tank, there's only so much you can tank. I picked a protection set Raz, guys. That was the idea there. I mitigated the Renak damage to the best of my ability. I have protection set Raz. So that helped a little. I could maybe go HP boot, and that would give me an extra 2,000 HP per character, around about 1,500. Hit the Wyvern Knight. Or yeah, I just need to build a secondary speed contest. Because my Renek's not the fastest. 294 because she has a 12-speed neck. I got Renekton, a new player went 100 0 in arena because I one-shot everything. Yep. And I'm hard suck. Yeah, Champ 5 is when real arena starts. About 2 pre-bans, yeah. Because I can't design her a little bit there. Because it's, I mean, I did build more HP on my designer a little bit to try to help with that. And I'm going to have, does Pilfer even count as a debuff? Couldn't find a site that shows skill priority. And, oh, you're talking about Deity the race skill priority. So skill priority, I'm just going to break it down. On support characters such as Deity the Ray, let me go down and find him wherever he is. Am I blind? There he is. So on support characters, you are molding up to the effect chance and the skill cooldown. So with this, you would fully skill up his skill 3. Okay, until you get to the highest effect chance available for that character. And then any character that has a 1-turn cooldown on a support, you were going to do that too. The combat readiness isn't bad, but anything that just has damage, like you would never mola this. Unless you just are in-game PvP and have a billion extra molas because you spend a ton of money. But you would not mola this. Okay, but you would mola that. So another support style character example, Elena. So Elena, you would mola up to the 1-turn cooldown. That's it. You don't need the extra damage from this. This, you would mola all the way. It's mitigating damage. And then this, it's damage. You wouldn't mola them. So the priority Sage Ball. You would mola down to the 1-turn reset. There's no effect chance on any of this since he's a support not dealing damage. Just 1-turn cooldown. Same, and then this has effect chance and combat readiness. Both are okay. You can do either one. But anything that's just damage effect, don't go for it. And skill 1's always going to be lowest priority on any of your support characters, I think. Maybe some exceptions. Your damage dealers, though, you want max damage, right? You would go all the way up to the max damage you can do. Actual guide? This isn't a guide. But like this, for example, Abigail, going to be a support character. You want to mola to the 1-turn cooldown. And then the damage past that, you don't care. Skill 2, you want the turn cooldown. I had 400 molas, I'm already 0. I told you, I tried to warn you guys over the last couple months. I wasted like all my week 3 Molagors putting extra points on supports, yeah. It's okay, you'll get more Molagors. Guys, every player makes mistakes in Epic 7. You have a million mistakes. Do not worry. Actually, I need a mola hurt. I don't like that you have to click this. I feel like this was a bad UI change. A lot of the UI changes that I like a lot, but this one, not so great. Like, I want to see. I want to have to click that before I go in. I got and used 1K molas. That's insane. I got like a good 250 from the event on this account. Wasn't terrible. My mistake was starting E7. Even S1 for Celine, UD Max, yes. Your Celine S1 hits like a truck, okay? And whenever you have it maxed out, so any damage dealer, you always want the S1 damage. That extra 10% damage at the end, think about what you're hitting for. 10%'s a lot. If you're hitting for 7,000 damage, that's extra 700. Yeah, Celine S1 does like 10k, but yeah, that's think about the multiplier value of that. So the multiplier value of a support, when you do a support attack, you're hitting for 500 damage. 10% of 500 damage, you do an extra 50. Is that any value? No. But whenever you have a character like Celine, your S1's hitting for 7, 8k, why not get an extra 10%? Why not get a couple, almost an extra 1,000 damage off that? That's fantastic. Would you mola on Janua? I need to do Mola Goras bad. I just realized that that's again, I'm not quite ready for PvP. Trying to do too many things at once. Okay. I need to sit down and just come up with a schedule, but I've already, one of the things I talked about earlier in the stream, I'm in the middle of 90 things. I'm trying to sign new contracts, just sign with a new agency, and raid contract in the works, the theater contract in the works. I have a couple other extra sponsors on the side. There's a potential E7 sponsorship coming up that's sounding really cool, by the way. It might be, I never get anything from Epic 7. And I usually think their ideas are dumb, and I always talk shit on Smiley as a company. You guys have heard it? They sent me an email, or well, they reached out to another group to manage it, but they sent me something that's super cool if they go through with it, and it's a competition that I get. I won't go into it too much, but it sounds really fun. It's going to be me competing against some other content creators if I do get approved in a minute and whatnot. It's really exciting for that one. But that's just work stuff, and there's a bunch more things behind the scenes of that I'm having to deal with. And then I'm trying to, regular life, I'm trying to move out. I'm trying to get my place. I went and looked at houses, realized I couldn't get a loan. I talked to like 7 different mortgage lenders, couldn't figure out something. I tried to do a bank statement loan. That's still not looking great. That's still something up in the air. But then I looked at apartments. I went around and looked at some apartments, and I looked at a bunch of houses during the last like 2 weeks. And I got hit with a tornado during that time too, so that didn't help anything. But then I'm also working on setting up a company for my stuff. So I had a call yesterday about asking the differences between LLC, C Corps, S Corps. I have a lot going on. Okay. So I'm going to, a lot of that is done. That's a whole reason that I'm doing this. I'm live streaming today. I haven't done anything this morning except for make that one video, and I'm pretty good for this today. I don't think I have anything. I need to get food. That's one thing I want to talk about, cooking real quick. Ready for another tornado? Really? It's supposed to rain like next 4 days, dude. To be fair to anyone else, sounds like I'm overwhelmed. I am extremely overwhelmed. And then I upload a video, and then I have, where's the next episode of the guide? Why are you uploading this random shit? Dude, I'm trying. You guys don't understand. You guys do understand, but the people are saying that. Do you know how long it takes? This mission takes me an hour, 2 hours, and I have to do like 50 of them. And I'm doing 2 accounts and playing other games. Like, this takes a while. It's not like I can just sit and only work on that one thing. I do it in between while I can. And the later episodes of the guides, they just take a while because there's no way to make it faster. Is there a reason for moving out? I mean, I've been living with where I am for quite a while, and I just want my own space. I'm in an opportunity right now with content. Asmoy, thank you for the sub. But I'm in a place with content right now, and my career, right? That I have a huge opportunity ahead of me. I need nothing holding me back. I want to have my own. I'm getting a multi-bedroom room or apartment, so I'm gonna have a room for work, a room for sleep. I'll find a better life balance of all the shit that I'm talking about right now, because I still try to go and do stuff with friends on top of all this. So I got to find a better life balance. And this way, one of the things with living here is I can't stream at night, because if they're sleeping, I live with doctors, right? So they have important jobs. I can't keep them up at night. So a lot of my schedule revolves around their schedule, but then a lot of my schedule revolves around Epic 7 releasing patch notes, sponsors that want things done at a certain time, Ethereal Restart coming out at 10 p.m., and I have to stream at 10 p.m. I can't do some of that stuff, or at least I feel bad for it. So it's just, I need the freedom. And that's why I'm gonna be moving. You know, don't forget to take rest. Oh, trust me, I rest. I make sure I sleep. If I didn't sleep, I'd be yelling at all of you every day. Is Abigail still usable? I almost picked her there. So Abigail is usable. Like right there, I could have. It's hard to make work, but yes, you can. Especially in Arena and Guild where you definitely can make it work. But against Knockwall, it's just super hard. If I would have banned the Knockwall, if I had picked an Abigail on my 4th pick instead, the problem is Celine couldn't hard carry solo that once you pick the Landy. I didn't have any AoE. But the idea with her is she will cleanse your backline unit. So whenever she cleanses a backline unit, anything that would have been put on my Janua would get cleansed. And I could have got the Janua thingy proc off in time. I just couldn't fight the Knockwall. The problem. Hey, D, I stopped Epic 7 last year. You think it's still worth playing in 2025? You came back the worst time, Franz. Absolute worst time. If you would have came back a week ago, you could have re-rolled for like 5 ML5s to start the game with. You goofed. It is really good right now, though. Even on a regular account. Yes, it is, in my opinion, still with... Oh, I could Grace of Growth a character. That's big. Forgot that was open. But in the new Epic 7, there's a Path of Air guide for all new players, all new accounts. You might be wanting to come back in your old account, but this, if you make a new account, very good progression, and it makes the game very fun. You get 1 million rewards. There's 64 levels of this. It's really cool. Dr. House MD. The MD stands for Mitch or Deity. Wait, I love that. Oh, wait, that's actually hilarious. I need to get business cards. That's funny. The MD stands for Mitch or Deity. I'll tell everybody I'm an MD now. That's good. When does Saga typically roll out the headhunt event? Around anniversary, so to be in 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months, and the pool is pretty wide right now as the characters you can get. Say other than Zeophyte, I cleared all the story with Destina, Brieg, Tamarin. Only once I pay for gems to continue, I dialed one out. No, you should be able to do it. Oh no, Destina, Brieg, Tamarin, fantastic. That's what I'm doing on the guide account. Though that gives you everything. You have a reviver, you have 2 healers, you have a tank, and you have a stealth or a damage dealer and a scaling damage dealer that goes through the match plus poisons. That's the best team going through story. It's Brieg, Destina, Tamarin, Spectre, Sniper. You won't fail the stage. The only stage you'll fail is Zeo. I don't see you failing anything else. What's that on event? You get to pick an ML5 and you have to do so many things to earn coins and you get whatever ML5 you want. So it's a way that you can pick any ML5 in the game and get for free. It's an ML5 selector event, but it takes 20 days of playing or something like that, of earning the points and stuff. It's just your casual login, do your regular stuff, but you get to pick an ML5 that didn't come out in the most recent year. So anything that came out before this year, you can pick. So ML Luna will be on there this year. There's a lot of really good characters that are gonna be on there. Are we getting a headhunt? Yeah, we get one every year. It'll be a little bit after anniversary. It might be on anniversary actually. They might try to pair it in with everything, but Illanev will be on there. Yeah. Did you get a rebate on ER? Can't wait 2 weeks. I'll get a $2 rebate. I'm re-rolling on launch, so bang ML Haste does Bando. Yeah, you just pick whatever character you like. Is Light Aiden still good in PvP? She's kind of washed. She's not bad. I mean, I could have potentially picked her that game. Man, not really. She gets sealed. That creates 2 sealed. I don't know. She's not great. If you could build her fast. That's about it. I should have picked Polytus. You guys know I was hovering Polytus was 4th pick. Then I was going to pick Sage Ball 5th pick. Oh, no, I didn't have Polytus. Do I have Polytus? I don't remember. Do I have Polytus on this account? I'm trying to remember that draft. I'm thinking of what I could have done and what all I need to build before we do our RTA. First thing, favorite 3-star? Amiki is the strongest. Other than that, I don't really even know what 3 stars... When does it? Oh, yeah. Do you know if you have Nightmare Raid videos for news players? No. I always send everyone to Tristan Wolf for Nightmare Raid. As a 7-year-old player, I have done Nightmare Raid 1 time. I beat it for the first rewards. I never farm it because all you get for it is gear. And that's really good. The gear is really good. But as somebody who plays so many different games, I just would rather craft my gear. Ian, is that my favorite? I hate Amiki. Well, okay, my favorite character to use would be Amiki. It's the only usable 3-star I can think of. I don't know if I have a favorite 3-star. Favorite 5-star is Lidica. Do I have Polytus, though? I don't think I do. Polytus would have been nice there. Polytus, Sage Ball, ending that draft. I don't have Polytus. Ouch. That sucks, actually. Did Robin power creep Carrot? Oh, yeah, for sure. Robin seems cool. I just don't know how viable that'll be in PvP. I'm sure some people will make it work, but it's got to be easy to counter. 4 favorite 3-stars, Seal Arena. Seal Arena's sick too, yeah. So that's the good PvE unit. And Amiki would be the good PvP unit. Have any of you got anything S-rank from this, by the way? I still have not. I am curious. So we just do normal raid, won't be missing out on that much. I've never done raid, guys, and you've seen, well, some of you guys haven't seen my main account probably, but my main account's pretty good. Raid is not a necessity, and it takes a lot of time. I see other content creators manualing raid or Nightmare Labyrinth or whatever. Every month, I'm like, I'm good. I'm going to go play a golf round. I'll just set it to farm Wyvern or Katie's or whatever, or Rift. I'm going to go play golf, and then I'll come back, and maybe I get a piece out of that, but I don't want to put the time into it. And that's just one of the things that there's certain PvE and games that I will never touch. That's my mindset. If I play a game, it's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to feel like work. Even though technically it is work, but it's not supposed to feel like work. Games are supposed to be enjoyable. And you're supposed to have whatever you're doing in it's supposed to be enjoyable. I don't know what I'm trying to say besides that. Can you ruin an Epic 7 account? No. You can't like make it unusable. The only thing is your entire Epic 7, any account could be saved in Epic 7. It is a calculation of Skystones and Leafs as to what it's going to take to get the account back up to standard. Okay, you can mess it up pretty bad, but you can fix any account with Skystones and Leafs and just general stamina. It just will take longer. That's the only difference. Played a round of golf last week. Because hearing your passion for it ignited me again. Had a lot of fun. Golf is fun. Most of it's about the people you go with. If you have the right group to play golf with, it's amazing. But sometimes just going out, like I'd love to go today, but it's a holiday weekend in the United States, so it's probably absolutely crazy everywhere. But I went to the driving range recently for like an hour. That was fun. Like going out on the golf course, especially early morning, 5 a.m. golf round, nobody else out there. You hear birds chirping, and well, it's 7 a.m. golf round, whatever. It's nice. If I ever go to like an event or something, I'm bringing my golf clubs for sure. And any of you guys that are golfers that could potentially go to that event, that could be fun. Go play golf round with some of you guys. That would probably be the coolest like meetup type thing if Epic 7 ever has an event. Or Etheria potentially. Like California, there's probably some killer courses in California around. Very expensive though, that'd be the only problem. You can get a new account ahead of that in like 3 weeks. Yeah, true. Most of the time, you're better off just making a new Epic 7 account. Take what you learned from the first one, the mistakes you made, and go to the next one. Okay, now the last topic I want to talk about. What should I cook? Okay, I have free range of everything. I don't have to worry about bothering anyone for a few days. It's going to be awesome. But what could I cook? I want to cook some banger food. I could post like pictures in Discord or whatever as I cook it. But what would be some good ideas? Because I don't want to go out to eat at all over the next little bit. Does Miki need to be transformed? Yes. You have to clear chapter 5 story and do her specialty change. Let's do mac and cheese. I have bacon lobster mac and cheese in my fridge. That's my lunch here in a minute. Bacon lobster mac and cheese. Chicken parm. I have not had that in a long time. That sounds pretty good. Chicken parm. Hold on, I want to write this stuff down. Let me pull up a notepad. I don't know if you guys type in something I don't know. I'm going to type it down and look after. Pizza. I have pizza too much. I want to cook like something fancy. It's actually what I'm making tonight. Chicken parm or nasi. I don't even know what nasi goreng is, but I'm gonna type it. Chinese fried rice. I have Chinese in my fridge. So it won't be like fried rice. I cook that all the time. I make some banger fried rice. Biryani. I don't think I could cook that. A white guy cooking biryani? You think it's gonna be good? There's no way. I will mess it up guaranteed. I shouldn't have said white guy. I should have said a white American. There, that's what I meant to say. Omelet rice? Breakfast, potentially. I want to look at a recipe for that. And the thing is, I look at recipes and I just wing it. I never follow a recipe. Eggs Benedict? That's a normal breakfast. Spaghetti Corbana, easy and fancy. Let me type that. I'm not a big spaghetti sauce, like red sauce. I love white sauce, but not a big red sauce guy. Corbana. You make jollof rice. Let me type that down. I have to look up most of the stuff because I have no idea what it is. Jollof rice with chicken. Okay. Spaghetti carbonara. What's it supposed to be? No way, you said Carbana? Did I say Carvana? Looking at selling my car. You guys want to buy it? Carbonara? Okay, I'm trying my best. Shrimp pasta? That's really easy. If anything, that'd be like a side. Angel hair pasta with some shrimp. I could do that as like a side with whatever. I'm cooking a lot of food. I don't care if some of it goes to waste. I'm eating good over that. Well, eating decent as long as I cook it right, I guess. It'll be fun. I love cooking, and this is like a chance that I can try it. I make smoothie bowls for breakfast in the summer. Smoothie bowls? Smoothie bowls. What is fisherman's eggs? Okay, that's another one. Fisherman's eggs. You want something fancy, but never forget if you're doing fancy meals, add garlic bread. Every time I get garlic bread from the store and cook it, I get the worst stomach aches from it. I guess because it's like extra greasy. Can I make my own garlic bread somehow? I really don't want to make my own bread. And maybe take like a loaf of baked bread from the store and then do my own garlic bread. That's maybe not gonna make me feel terrible. Cook ratatouille. Everybody, what's okay, I'm gonna look whatever that is up right now. Carbonara. Ooh, that looks good. Hold up. Pasta dish made with fatty cured pork, hard cheese, eggs, salt, and black pepper. It looks easy too. I feel like I couldn't mess that up. All right, that's definitely. I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll let you guys know. You guys can taste test it for me. Any Italian food is good. I completely agree. Dude, I live in A place where the only food that exists is burgers. Not really. There's a ton of food that exists. Where I grew up, though, no. There was the closest Chinese restaurant to me, which was the only thing. Well, maybe a Mexican restaurant, but the only like international food anywhere close to me was probably 30 miles away. I'd say about 30 miles. It's at least a 30-minute drive, maybe not 30 miles, 30 to 40-minute drive to anything that wasn't pizza. Or like there was Subway, I guess. Nachos is easy. Will you wait for ML Raz or try for ML Aria? I summon on everything. ML Aria looks pretty good. I'll summon on her. If I don't get her, I'm just closer to Raz. I'm not gonna be at the spot where I'm getting every ML5 again. I can't keep up. That's too much money. It's really easy to make. Okay. Mapo ta. Oh wait, hold on. I'm not a big fan of spice. I love spicy food. I just can't eat it. I sweat. You guys are gonna roast me. All right, so there's a brand of beef jerky, right? I'm a big beef jerky guy. It's called Trapper, I believe, and they have peppered beef jerky. When I eat that peppered beef, that's all it has on is pepper. I sweat so bad. I can't do spicy. But peppered beef jerky makes me sweat, so. Hell no. How? I don't know. I hate it. I have a thing of paper towels, and I have to get paper towels out and wipe my face off constantly when I'm eating peppered beef jerky. The whole meme about white people and spicy food, it's so accurate for me, at least. And it's sad because it tastes good. It's I buy it. I buy it. I'm sweating my balls off, but it's the best tasting beef jerky there is. Sweating some mayo. Okay, mayo I wouldn't sweat. But even like, I like making buffalo chicken. If I don't put ranch on, so I make buffalo chicken wraps and that quite a bit. Or usually buffalo chicken quesadillas, I would guess what you'd call them. But either way, I can't use a very hot sauce. And if I don't dip it in ranch, it's tough. Are you the type to get tomato face? I don't turn red, I just sweat. I just sweat everywhere. It's not just my face. I'm like drenched when I stand up eating anything spicy, and it's disgusting. I have to take a shower. So, do you have a threshold of when to stop summoning for ML Aria so we can still get Raz? No, you just summon. I mean, maybe if you're like really wanting Raz and you want to try, see if you get lucky, maybe do like 50 summons, get to 150 pity or something, and leave the rest for Raz. But it's all comes down to, do you have enough for pity anyway? If you can't pity the character on banner, your summons really don't matter. You can't guarantee them anyway, so if you want to try to get lucky and snag them up, try it. Otherwise, it is what it is. What ML Charon gear recommend for PvE? I would not use ML Charon for PvE. ML Charon PvP exclusive. ML Charon PvE just is a waste of time. It's going to beat everything. It'll beat everything, just way too slow for you to ever want to mess with it. At 1,200 bookmarks, I'm feeling that we're going to have an event soon where you guys can rip your bookmarks. Hopefully a summer event. All right. Thoughts on a theory restart? I like the game a lot. I think it's going to be a very fun, at least month of playing the game. My fear is that, guys, Epic 7, they don't know how to like keep the game consistently updating. They take too long in between balance patches. And if that happens with theory restart, that's my only scare. But a theory restart seems like they are wanting to be the game. So I'm going to put some faith into it, try it. I mean, I like the general base game. I just don't want to get bored of the game. That's the biggest fear with it. Right now, it's looking like it's a game that could potentially be extremely boring within a month and a half. So, with the current content in the game. When will it release? 2 weeks? June 5th. It's pretty soon. I enjoy the game a lot. I'm just scared of getting bored. So, I will play it. I will make all my guides and whatever videos along the way. Enjoy a month at least, and then decide if we'll keep playing it or not. You play anything else other than mobile games? I play Apex Legends sometimes. I play my Nintendo Switch occasionally. That's about it. You won't believe this? What? I'm returning player 2, 2,400 bookmarks. Got the itch to pull every time. Yeah. I just summon covenants all the time on my main. I'm really bad about saving. I like spicy, but not to the point I feel my mouth burning. The thing is, different people have different tolerances to the mouth burning. I get it immediately. I get it eating anything. Pepper. Black pepper on my mouth will start. It'll be the same thing. Some people don't have the mouth burning until it's like an 8 on the spicy scale at restaurants. Oh, wait. Did I tell you guys about the date I went on? I have one really embarrassing story about that. It's whenever I learned I can't handle spicy food. This was 3 years ago. I'll get into that, but hold on. Zone, hand guy DPS a good choice? Yeah, you could do that. I'll read a few more comments. I'm gonna solos. Remnant Violet, that's a wait. Remnant Violet soloed Assway and Harseti. You didn't get hit at all. That's crazy. That's an infinitely lucky game then. But no, I don't really play many other games. Hold on. Will Summer Unit rerun? We have Holiday You Fiend getting a buff. I could see her getting a banner potentially because of that. New player on my team is Renek, Boss, Aranka, Deanne, and Abyssal You Fiend. Any tips how to get better in Arena? You have to switch teams. You can't just use one team the whole time. You have to learn which characters you can switch out. So you have to find weaknesses in everybody's defense and try out different characters. Death Dealer Ray is a great support character to bring in during different fights. And you switch, say, you have Renek, Abyssal Fiend, potentially switch Deanne out for, say, a Death Dealer Ray on certain teams that don't have, for example, Celine or things like that. What game is this? This is Epic 7. Epic 7. I have 10k Mystics, so I all in for ML Aria. Okay, so if you have 10k Mystics and you want to try ML Aria, but you want Raz more, then say in a 3-week period you're going to earn, what? Let's just say 1,000 Mystic Medals. Throw 1,000 Mystic Medals into Raz. If you get them, cool. If you don't, or if you get her, then you will get the Mystic Medals back to guaranteed pity Raz as well. So you just have to do the calculation as to what can you earn in that time is what you can put into the banner. And hope that you get it. That's it. Who's Frida? A limited character. She's a limited Soul Weaver. I think I mentioned that date before, but I forgot. Okay, my ex would go to hot sauce store to try the spiciest sauce they had, and she only ever had one that made her sweat. It was really insane. Redhead? That's actually wild. I was dating an Indonesian girl, and she could eat everything spicy, and it blew my mind. I saw a little bit of it with her, but she knew that I didn't have a spice tolerance. So anytime we went out for food, she would tell me get like this spice tolerance. But after I stopped dating her, I went on a date. First date. It was a girl. She's like a business owner, and at my time just felt way out of my league. But to make it worse, like conversation was fun, everything seemed fun, but we just went for food first. And what was the type of restaurant? It was one of the types of restaurants that has a spice scale, and you order between a 1 and a 10. She got an 8, and I was like, I could probably do a 5. My nose was running everywhere. I was having to like blow my nose every 5 seconds. I was sweating so bad. One of the most embarrassing things of my life. What was I supposed to do? Just not eat? It was bad. I just remember like trying to hold a conversation while my nose is just plummeting snot. It was disgusting. Not a good first date. And I learned never go for spicy food on first date. Not a good impression. Is beef jerky healthy snack? I mean, not the Jack Link stuff. The other brand I buy is healthy. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great for you. That's 520 milligrams of sodium. The other brand's better, but Jack Link's is not good. Go RTA? I can't go RTA. I try to play a game. I need to build 2 more characters. Once I have 2 more characters built, I can fill all the roles that I need to, and we can at least have a 50 to 60% win rate for the early climb. That's the best I can do right now. I need more characters. So I'm trying to beat as much of the Orbis guide as possible to maybe widen my roster. But otherwise, I pretty much work with what I got. Many characters I've built, 9 decently built ones. That's it. So, like earlier, I played one match and the opponent first took Renek. I didn't have anything. I don't have a single character I can use to fight Renek. It's not just, well, I do, but it's not just Renek. They just picked high momentum, and I don't have any low momentum characters. So, I will get there. I just have a couple things I got to do. Are you going to summon on ML Aria? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to summon on any character that looks decent. On my main account, I'm summoning any character regardless, but on these accounts, yes. I'll summon ML Aria. If I get her, cool. If I don't, then I'm just at pity for Raz then. Non-PvE one or... Oh, yeah. I have more for PvE. These are PvP exclusive characters. I have like 9 right now on this account. And a lot of them aren't molded. A lot of them need the Last Awakening. I have like a good 10 hours of work to get this account ready. And I could knock that out in a day as long as I don't have anything else going on for that day. So it'll take me at least 2 days. But I will be playing this almost all day. I'm grinding. I have Raid Shadow Legends open on the side. I'm farming a little bit for that because I almost have Arbiter unlocked there finally. And I'm going to do a couple PvP videos for Raid. And other than that, though, that's just side stuff. It doesn't take out the actual time I'm doing. And then I have this account and the guide account. But after all the new accounts you start ones regularly. I just don't play them. I have probably 50 accounts over the last few years. But they just sit. You can go if you go to any video and look up one of the accounts I'm playing, go search for that account. It's been inactive since whenever that video was, basically. The accounts sit and die because I'm not allowed to give accounts away. I tried Raid for a bit, but it seems to just pay to win. I couldn't stand it anymore. Raid PvP is super pay to win. And yes, there's a lot of pack pop-ups. But if you actually get into the PvE of Raid and just try to progress your account, not spending, it has some of the best mechanics of any of these gacha games that I've played. I know I'm sponsored by them, and you're going to not believe me when I say that, but it's the first game I open up when I wake up in the morning. It does have pay-to-win mechanics, but you can just ignore those, try the PvE, try to progress your account, get all the free characters. They give a bunch of free like mythicals and insane stuff. And once you get to clan boss, you get a bunch of summons too, like actually a good clan boss team. It's a really good design game. It's just hard to get anyone to get to the point to see how good the game actually is. I can deal with pretty spicy well, in my opinion. I did buy and eat candy with Carolina Reaper. That's one thing I think I would end up in the hospital if I tried one of those like ghost pepper spicy chip challenge stuff. People wanted me to do that on stream, and I'm pretty sure I'd end up in the hospital. I wouldn't be able to breathe. How's there a player climbing to imp every season with just 3 stars? Well, they're going to be imp early in the season. I don't know if they're finishing in the season. It's just gear. 3 stars is just picking speed imprints and trying to take turn 1. That's all 3 stars is, and then abusing a Miki. There's always the 3 stars that can do it. It's just a gear gap at that point. But it's usually, I don't know if they finish Emperor, but they'll be Emperor middle of the season because they're just spamming a million games. What are your rules for gear? Like, what exactly do you keep and throw? I feel I have 2 high standard. Basically, if it has all stats that are, if it has no wasted stats or only 1 stat that I could change, I don't really care too much about the rules to start with. There is no score value I look at. There's no, I mean, I'll look at high rolls and low rolls, and if it gets like 3 low rolls, I'll probably get rid of it. What unit should I use blue potion on? It doesn't matter. Oh, blue potions, hold up. Try to do only 5 stars for blue potions, because blue potions matter more than the red potions. Blue potions, try to only do base 5-star characters because you get more catalyst value out of it. Otherwise, the normal 6-starring potions, use on whoever. Are you going to give Etheria a try? Yes. I played Etheria, guys. I grinded Etheria. That's part of where I was over the last little bit, was grinding that game all day, every day, trying to get ready for a tournament. I was supposed to be in a tournament last Saturday, but I didn't have internet in the morning whenever the tournament started. I got hit with a tornado, so all the grinding I did for that was, I mean, I learned the game a little bit better and learned some new characters, but yeah, I am going to be grinding Etheria. I've already played both betas. I enjoy the game a lot, but yeah, didn't get to play in the tournament. I'm super mad about it. I hope the union stuff I said I would be sus in Discord. It should, as long as I get the guide stuff up. I don't know how big Etheria will be. I think it'll have a lot of players at the beginning. Again, it just comes down to how fast they release content. So will you do another ad for Apocalypse? I'm potentially doing one. I sent an email this morning. Another group reached out to me. So we'll see. Buffalo sauce about as spicy I can go without my nose running. Yep, that's the same with me, and my nose will run with buffalo sauce. But yeah, the rules for gear. I mean, you can check out my gear guide on YouTube. That's the best video I can say. Is use that gear guide to give you a general, because you can see me craft in it. So I explain a bunch of gear stuff, and I craft and explain it again while I'm crafting. So you can get a general idea from that. But gear just takes a while. The more you do it, you're going to learn. And if you make mistakes with gear, it doesn't matter. Just biggest advice is try to be less picky, because you can use not great gear and still do well. One of the challenges I'm likely going to do for anniversary this year is blue gear only, just PvP push. I want to see how high I can climb with blue gear only. Any purple or red gear, I'm just going to sell it right away and only level blue. Why does the title and series start a new E7 account? It shouldn't, because this is a new-ish account. Should I go for Bellion or save for Emma Arya? Save for Emma Arya, for sure. I'm a perma turn 2 player currently. My highest speed unit is 287 Renak. You're getting close. Having one high speed unit is huge. So yes, focus on bulk or like slower teams, but try to still chase speed a little bit to have that 1 or 2 fast units. Why do we swap out Free Spirit Chariots Chapter 4? Because she dies really fast. And can you swap her out for Designer Lilibet? Probably. Designer Lilibet has some survivability. If you have Golden Rose for Designer Lilibet, it would be better, yeah. And Designer Lilibet has a decreased defense in her skill 1. And a cleanse. Yeah, it's new account RTA. It's not a new account. It's one of my newer accounts I started with the patch. Started a new account in a month. I have 2 units built, 280 speed. Hell yeah. I have a Renak 292 and Loma Pira 281. That's huge. That's what I need. I mean, I have my 294 Renak, and I need to get a second opening character built, and I'll probably be about the same spot you are. Planning to build DDR. What stat should I focus on him? I'll go show you mine. But yeah, Ryu, thank you for setting up that union stuff, by the way. I think it'll be big as long as I get the traction into the Discord, which we should. The thing is, so many Epic 7 players are going to try out a Theory Restart that are already in the Discord anyway. So I think it already has a lot of value. So this is Death Dealer Ray. You want to focus effectiveness, speed, HP, defense. Those are your 4 stats. What other good openers to build besides Renak, ML Poly, ML Luna, Fire Litica? Do I go to official matches? What do you mean, official matches? Can you also show funny? Yep. Is it fine? Yeah, you guys don't have to touch RTA. You could play Epic 7 and never do RTA. If the problem that I like official events, I've been invited to some, but not a big traveler, okay? I don't have a passport, not a big traveler. So they've invited me to California a few times, and one of the things was it was during COVID, so I didn't go, but like they invited me to one of the things in their studio that Car 6 went to. But I'm just not a big traveler. The idea of being on an airplane, especially to go to like Eastbound event, if it's get on an airplane to do something that I would want to do with my regular time, like go play golf. If it's to go to like a sick golf course, sign me up. But if I'm getting on an airplane to go to a studio for a company that feels like work, I'm good. All right, any other characters you guys want to see while I'm in here? Do you participate in Worlds? Oh no, I'm potato at the game. I could try to compete for it this year, but this is a Fenny. I showed you guys. My wedding venue is right next to a golf course. Well, Ryu, if you invite me to your wedding, I'll just go play golf. It's a warning. I'll get you a gift, though. And if I hit you with a ball during... What's your final roster for RTA? We're not there yet. I need to look at what other opening potential characters I have. I may go Story Summon Fire Litica. I just don't have any other openers. Like, of the current meta... I can't build like a super fast Deanne or something. What are some of the highest base speed options I would have? I like having, I mean, building a Ran, is that going to be value at all? It'd be the easiest. Oh, I need to build Schneel too. Renak, I already have Renak, but like my opponent took Renak last time. How do you guys get so much speed? Check out my speed or my crafting guide on YouTube. I mean, I guess I could potentially build a Sid, but that's harder to build. I want like an easy opener, something that I don't have to have like crit damage neck on. I can put like HP neck or something. You can build Ida. Ida doesn't have high base speed or high enough base speed either. I would need Fire Litica. That's the only character that I could see having the viability that I'm looking for, which I would have to go Summoner. I need something with high base speed, and that's the only thing I can think of that would actually fit the meta. Oh, I do have Peyra. Oh, wait. Well, Peyra's not going to do anything for me, is she? She's not, because I don't have a bridge character. It needs to be an opener that pushes my team, and Peyra can't push my team, because I do have a Peyra. I don't have ML Peyra on this account, but I don't have anything here. Peyra's going to, yeah, Peyra just doesn't, I don't have a bridge, so it wouldn't help me. Fire Litica is the only option. I should have summoned when she was on banner. I didn't realize I was that desperate for some kind of opening character. I mean, could try Sid or LPK. Litica hard to build? I mean, you need high speed. That's the only thing. Blue Rose? No thanks. How does Fire Litica bridge? Fenris Artie. Which I do not have either. Oh no! I don't know how to do it. She bridges with Fenris Artie. I don't have Fenris Artie. Now what about no opener? I don't know if I can go bulk down only. I don't think I can. Like, I don't think I can. I have to get, as a new player, you have to be able to kind of flex into anything. Because Harsetti's always banned, so that character doesn't really help at all. Like Elena? Elena would have helped that last game, I guess. Yeah, maybe. LBK would work against SVP and stealth. Yeah, to an extent. And it's 124 base speed, but the problem is I don't have a fast crit damage necklace. Building a damage character as an opener is so much harder than building a general character. So like my fastest, my fastest neck is not fast. This would be 16 as the highest potential I even have. So that's tough. I can try to build more turn 2 stuff like Lilius, Elena. Those two would both help. That's it though. That's the only ones. There's no other turn 2. Tywin potentially after buff. I don't know what I use that for. I do have Euphine as a bridge unit if I was to try to use Blue Peyra. But then if they ban Euphine, I lose bridge. That's hard. I'll figure it out. I'll come up with something today. It's likely I'm going to pull Litica. Can't you just play Renek DDR every game? I legit got some masters. No, the problem with doing that is what if my opponent has first pick? So that's what I'm running into now. I don't have another. Would I ever need more than 5 Tigels? I mean, I have like 9 on my account. I think they're all being used. But with ML Arya coming, Tigels is lowering itself in value finally. But like this, like what am I supposed to do whenever they first take Renek? I don't have any contestant there. Like right here, I needed Polytus. I don't have Fire Polytus. So if I have Fire Polytus right here, I can then, because I have Protection Set Raz, Deanne. I think I'm going to put on Eternus because it'll help. Because once Pilfer comes in, she'll cut up, which will definitely be big. I'll try to speed up Deanne some too. But it's just, I don't think I have the characters to go. I just top right, no point. I want to be able to fight everything. I want to show like my thought process when going through and trying to get into RTA. I was going to say I probably need to go to sleep. Then I remember that summer break starts next week. I have 2 normal school days, so who needs sleep? Easy. I mean, in America, it's a holiday weekend, so. Where's Story Summon at, actually? Side story? Hero story? I haven't even clicked this yet. Funny. Wait, does Fire Litica even have a story? Uh-oh. Wait, Fire Litica doesn't have a story. Someone, does she? She doesn't. Uh-oh, she does? What chapter? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, boys. I don't think she does. Where is it? Litica good for new players? Not really. She's hard to build. It's doomed. All right, what other strategy could we come up? I might have to bulk down. I might just have to build. I mean, Elena plus Lilius would help a lot. I just had to do specific builds on them. There's not another opener that has high enough base speed that I can actually take advantage of. I mean, I probably just gonna have to be build Sid or Ran. Ran would potentially help. Lua would be the only other one. And that's not the worst. Having a Lua. What's her base speed? 124? Or is it 121? I think it's 124. It's gotta be 124. So it'd have to be Lua, which isn't great, but it's 120. Lua's base speed after Awakening? Lua's on banner, is she? This is funny. She is! Oh, that's too funny. Oh, no. can't use Para and bridge with Ida. The problem is if I use Para and they ban Ida, I lose my bridge. I like individually strong characters. That's what I always try to focus on, is characters that are individually powerful, not something that relies on another unit. Especially early game, because trying to get both through is very hard. That wasn't Lua. Tough. Ida's a garbage bridge, yeah. And I didn't get her early either. No! I mean, I have 30k Skystones. I can earn a billion Skystones, or summons today by triple S characters. Is Lua good in RTA? It's not so much about how good a character is when you're a new player. It's what fills the role that you need filled. Should I pull Lua? I wouldn't. You probably have another character. I'm just lacking. I'm lacking any potential good opener. And Lua's not great, but she would give me something. So I personally would not advise any of you to summon, but like I don't know how to break down the roles and stuff. I'll try my best whenever I sit down to make the getting into RTA, like maybe 3 video series. I will try to break it down into roles, like how I look at the game. Valky probably does a pretty decent job with it. I'm sure he has videos up of it, but I'll try just to have another option out there. For those of you guys that followed me, you can see what I went through to be able to efficiently play. Why can't Broman? Broman's base speed is very low. If I build Broman, he would only be built 240 probably. And it would be for picking into ML Politus. But you can't pick Broman into Renak because Broman will probably get one-shotted is the issue there. You don't get much from RTA. No, you don't get anything for RTA, but there's not much else to do in the game. That's the whole reason Epic 7 struggles so much, is RTA is it. Once you beat all PvE, that's all there is left to do. You grind gear to make better RTA characters and play RTA. Some people will focus Guild Wars and Arena, but other than that, there's not a lot of PvE to do. What are you farming gear for if you can already beat everything? It's to get stronger to play against other people. Balance patch is kind of eh. Yes, it is. Very much so. Which is sad. I was really hoping for a good bounce patch. I don't have Giant Cube Shooter to get a replacement to pair with Renak. Renak can be used with anything. Yeah, I'll just say it. Renak, just bring any character with her and you're good. As long as Renak goes first, you're solid. I was hoping for either Opsig or Emelina. Either one of them would have been fantastic, but... Why is Charles so greedy in stats now? Charles has always been greedy in stats. That's not now. That was his biggest downfall before. He's an attack scaling unit that should be HP scaling. The fact, this is what pissed me off the most, and you shouldn't even brought that up, about the newest balance patch. They made Assassin Cartuja HP scaling damage dealer. That's all they did to him. They made Assassin Cartuja scale off HP, which is fantastic because that's how you build him anyway. Why couldn't they do that to Charles? That's all he needs. Just change from attack scaling to HP scaling so we actually build the damn unit. I don't understand. Why didn't they? Why? That's all they have to do to make him really good. I think he would be, especially with all the other stuff they had, a consistent double hit strip on skill 1 into penetrating and building pen set with the new sets available. He'd hit like a truck. And he'd be RNG, but run him on Elbrus and be super fun to use. And RNG, they don't play their game? I don't think they do. But why? I was thinking, whenever I read Charles that he didn't get the buff, was like, oh, maybe it's hard to change with coding. Change a character over to HP scaling. And then bam, right, like the next character I read was, oh, he's HP scaling damage dealer now. Oh, not a good morning. But we'll see. I mean, Charles might do too much, but they just need to adjust the multipliers. It's not that hard. It can't be that hard. Does Moon Bunny do anything for you right now? She would if I had her, yeah. I could have picked her there against Knockwall. Well, not really. It would have got banned. He picked Knockwall 4th pick. And I only had 5th pick. Or no, he had 5th pick because he slammed Rowana against me. So I could have picked, yeah, I could have picked Moon Bunny, Dom, Sage Ball. And I had Celine, support, Deanne. It would have been a long game, but at least I have a chance to win. So Moon Bunny would work. I mean, guys, almost any character in Epic 7 will work for you. You just had to figure out what role you're using them in. And sometimes you have to build a character that isn't top of the meta to fill that same role that one of those top meta characters fills. And that's where we're at right now with trying to figure out some kind of opening character. The character doesn't have to be S tier to use them. They won't perform as an S tier character, perform as a way lower. Got any good counter bruisers? No, not at all. This account doesn't have a lot of characters on it. Deity, I have a question. Don't care to ask plus ratio, unfortunately for you. How do I beat Harsetti in episode 5? I'm not there yet. I don't remember I don't remember fighting her on my main account even. I've only ever fought her once. Is APOC Ravi high investment? Yes and no. Like, you can get away with a not super invested in, but she's a character, the more you put into her, she can perform better. She's not very good in the current RTA meta. Imperial Illinev kind of killed her. I mean, injury in general kind of killed APOC Ravi. But I wouldn't personally go for him. No more guides. There will be more guides. I've talked about it like 5 times during the stream, but the later episodes of the guides, I have to play through the story. And the story takes a very long time to play through, especially with how many games and everything I play. So I am slowly getting it all together. But it's not like the beginning episode of the guides I can finish in a day. Because it's only, I have to play the game for 4 hours, and I can complete the episode of the guide. But the newest episodes of the story take me 10 minutes. Is ML Shu good for PvP? She's amazing. I wouldn't say amazing, but she's really good. She's not quite amazing anymore, but she's still a very prominent unit in the current meta. Okay, the current meta right now, there's very few characters that are being played at the top level, from my understanding. It's pretty much either going super nuclear fast or boss Arunca bulk down. There's like 3 knights that are getting picked, and if you have one of those knights, you can bulk down. If you don't, and you're playing high momentum. But that's at the highest level. The lower levels, it's not the same game. You'll see like a splash of the highest level of PvP, but your consistent games will not be that. What MLs do I have on this account? There's only like 6. Designer a little bit, Harsetti, Sage Ball, some Sage Vivian, Spectre Tenebria. How do you build success to Tayu? I have no idea. He's a character I did not get on my main. I'm not the person to ask for successor to you. I could, if I go read him, I could come up with something, but do I have any built? Yeah. Oh, click the wrong thing. Hold up. All right, I'll show this. Holy 30k Skystones. This main account? No, this is the new player. New players have a bajillion Skystones. Did I just have 30k Skystones? Where? Oh, I was shop refreshing. Like, where did my Skystones just go? Zema Baloney, good for new player, amazing. If you get Sigurd Scythe artifact from the first selector, she will carry you through all PV in the game. But for my ML5s, I have Sylvan Sage Vivian. Let's hide my face cam for a second. I have Desire a little bit. I have Harsetti, Spectre Tenebria, and Sage Ball, and Death Dealer Ray. So I've only gotten 4 ML5s that weren't free ones. If you were to start right now, how long would it take you to complete all the free cash tasks? I'm not sure. I have to look that up. The free cash thing just got sprung on me super fast. I have not got to investigate all of the things myself. I do plan on looking at that potentially tonight, and getting a download and seeing what all the missions are and coming up with like at least explaining to you guys what would be the easiest X amount of money to make if you, and how long it would take you to play it. Or if any of you guys are currently doing the free cash thing, if you could let me know your experience with it. This is a brand new thing. I'm a guinea pig for Polarium or raids. Why does every new player have Harsetti? Because there was a banner for Harsetti and they gave us a decent amount of, or it was a custom banner and most people summoned on the custom banner for Harsetti. Who's good with high attack, health, speed, immunity set? High attack and health, speed, immunity set. Usually warrior style characters that aren't defense. So this is a defense scaler, but speed, immunity. I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, you don't need high HP on Janua. Ravi if you don't have crit chance. My roster is booty. I missed that custom banner. Yeah, that custom banner is how everybody has it. Let's go with Imperial Elnav. Damage mitigation, plus she does decent damage, plus she injuries. So we're swinging Sky Stones, anything other than stamina, arena refresh, shop refresh? No. Sometimes you'll have a decent value pack over here in the epic passes. This current one isn't great. I don't think this is, I mean, it's technically worth the 900 Skystone value, but I'm not buying it. But sometimes there's some really good epic passes. ML Ken, Fire Ken, yeah. It's basically warriors. Okay, guys. I've learned that I cannot do PvP. I cannot do RTA today. I didn't figure I could. We're close. I'm very, very close. I need a Mola. I need to do some awakenings. All of that's just stuff that I just have to sit here and do. I mean, I'm going to try to get through more of the Orbis Guide, which is just beating the chapters. So I'll continue climbing through the chapters. And then hopefully tomorrow, I said maybe in the title, okay? I said maybe. We played one game, and you saw the experience with it. I played a game. I didn't have it. I was expecting RTA. I tried to play one. All right, I need another opening character, which I'm going to get set up. There's 2 roles I need to fill. Second opener, and I would probably am going to end up building Elena. And then potentially Fire Lilius. I already have an additional cleanser, though, so Fire Lilius would just be for trying to get a provoke, meaning I build effectiveness Fire Lilius, which is a weird build, but I think I can utilize it. There's 3 potential characters I'll build. Once I have those 3, I will just slam the rest of my placements and start some sort of RTA style guide potential thing. But that is the soonest that would be out is next week, because I am working on the actual regular guide as well. But hey, what's up now? Hey, Deity, I got a free bystander Hawaii Young for daily summon. Hell yeah. I'm going to stay on the rest of the weekend just to be sure. Yeah. Why do you sound like you're ending? Because I am. I'm going to go get food, okay? I am able to cook. I might stream again tonight. The cool thing is over the next few days, I can stream super late at night. I can stream whenever, and I don't have to care. I can record videos. This is the weekend that I can really get on top of everything. I don't have to fix my schedule around anybody else's. So, redeem drink. All right, but I'm going to run to the store and get stuff for fall. I'm going to go eat real quick before I go to the store. Going to the store on empty stomach, by the way, big mistake. But I have bacon, lobster, mac and cheese left over, so I'm going to eat that, and it's going to be good. Otherwise, though, guys, I did have my raid contract. Looks like it is for sure extended. I haven't signed the contract yet, but I have this new thingy. If any of you guys are willing to try it and let me know how it worked for you, but it's a way you can earn up to $300 playing raid. I know it's another shout out. I'm sorry, but Plarium does a lot for me. I'm trying to do everything I can for them because I don't know, they changed my life. So trying to make sure when they sponsor me, it goes well. But that free cash thing, it's like, do I have to start over on raid? It would be a new account, yes. But with the raid thing, you could make a new account, play through, complete certain objectives. You get money for it. You can withdraw that money. It's like a week later. And it doesn't matter what country you're from in terms of withdrawing the money, but it does have a different amount depending on which country as to what you can earn. You guys are willing to check that out. Greatly appreciate it. You just download free cash and download raid through the free cash app, and then it'll start tracking all your stuff. So I will try to get a whole video thing. That's something else I want to mess with tonight, so I can tell you guys how long it would take you to actually earn and what you could earn. But for right now, this is something that was sprung on me. What's the catch? There isn't a catch. It's just raid is paying them to promote their game, so you can earn money instead of me getting the direct money, because you guys know I used to have those sponsors that if you hit level 10, I would get like an additional $10. If you hit or did like beat campaign and did 2 void shards, I get like $25. Instead of paying me, they're paying you now instead. So that's the whole thing with it. So they just had to have a third party thing to it's like a third party thing to give the money to the people playing the game versus just paying the creator. Which is cool. I think it's a cool idea, and it's through Plarium, so it's I trust it. I would never suggest one of these apps, though. I've seen the sketchiest shit in my life with those little free things, but it's just something to try. Maybe if you don't trust it, you don't trust it. It's cool, but a way you could potentially get $300 for gaming this weekend on the side. Why don't you get Fire Lytica for a Ranger ticket? Ranger ticket? Is there a Ranger ticket? Oh, wait, why am I summoning on Lua? You're a genius. I need to finish this. All right, I'll finish this and potentially save it for whenever I go live, and we'll do the summon together. That is genius, because I could get Knockwall, I could get Lua, I could get Fire Lytica. There's a bunch of Rangers in here that could fill the role that I'm trying to fill. It's a decent chance. That's like a 20% chance probably I'll get one of the characters. I wasted bookmarks now. Potentially, but good call. I know you're memeing there, but it's not a bad idea to wait to do any more summons till I rip this. Then what else do we get? for the rest of this. I mean, there's a chance I can get an opener from one of these too, but I'll see what I can knock out. The thing is, I can't finish this because I am not to the highest level of Automaton Tower. Yo, Kratz, an extension. Thank you. All right, if you guys try the free cash thing, DM me on Discord or at me in there if you tried it and what your experience was with it. Otherwise, that's all I got. Here's the link again, and I will see you all maybe tonight. We'll see. Have a great rest of your day. It takes so long for Automaton. I know 2 weeks is brutal. All right, guys. Peace out.